Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. We are playing Beacon Pines. We left off last time with Sharper Valentine winning, unfortunately. But that gave us Malice to try out at the windows to the soul. So instead of shame lurking in his eyes, it will be Malice. But it has been a while since we went down this path, so let's see what exactly will be different. Luca peered up at Mr. Nuncreed. Kind eyes warmed a stern face. There was a deeper emotion hiding beneath it all. It was subtle, but Luca could sense something eating away at him. There was a malice lurking behind those eyes, which this dramatic music definitely goes for.
There was a malice lurking behind those eyes, like a trap ready to spring.
Ooh.
Luca felt the weight of Nuncreed's hand on his shoulder. Something wasn't right. He didn't know why, but something was telling Luca to get out of there.
Good, listen to it. I just want this to be all over. Of course, I'm sure it was all work. I'm sure it will all work out soon enough. Can't speak. I should get going. I told Roxy I'd check for Rolo at the treehouse.
Luca twisted free of Nuncreed's grasp.
Of course. Luca, you know your dad and I were good friends back in the day. You can come to me with anything. Anything at all. Yeah, I'm gonna run. Well, technically, isn't the treehouse this way? Hello? No, the treehouse isn't this way technically. Can we go get back? Back! Back! You gonna be here? Back, let us in. We know Rolo's not gonna be at the treehouse. Rolo, no! Man, walking back and forth takes forever. I should really follow the storyline when it tells me to. Nuncreed's just so weird. And now that we know Juniper is not really Juniper, like that's also kind of weird. Oh my god. He made the beacon guy small. These festival decorations are a bit humdrum. Now, if I were to throw a festival, it would be a thing to behold. I agree. This is all more than a little sad. It's worse than sad. It's boring. What if we did a little something to spice things up? I'm listening. You know that festival sign waiting to be unveiled? It would be a shame if someone...
The two scurried off, eagerly formulating a plan.
Uh-huh. So he made the beacon guy. Which obviously we knew he wasn't to be trusted. I don't know why I'm running back here. Can we get in here and do any of those different... No. I don't remember what day it was, but we'll have to go back to that specific day that we could get in there. Well, not day. Identify yourself, please. But specific path that unlocked the restaurant, because I'm sure we have different things we can use, just like we might have new things to fish with. Nellie Modell. I'm here to work. I work here. I am unable to locate you on our staff roll. Oh, I don't officially start until tomorrow. Mr. Kerr said I could come in early tonight to get a few things done. Please hold. Clearance authorized. Thank you. Our harvest awaits. She's in for some, something no good. Whoa! You could get a wrench to the noggin sneaking up on a guy like that. Don't scare a man while he's junkin', sonny. Evening... Oh, what was it? Geoff? I know I say it as GF, but it's not GF. Isn't it kind of late to be junkin'? I might as well ask the same thing of you. Find anything good? Bah, ever since Perennial Harvest moved in, even the junk is trash. You can learn a lot about a person by looking at what they throw away. With this bunch, it's all shredded papers and coffee cups. Well, I'd better get going. I don't see nothing if you don't see nothing. See what? Exactly. Okay. And you, I'm surprised we didn't go to you for the reasoning of the source, because he was the one talking about the History Museum and all that. Let's see if there's anything new here. Probably not, but it doesn't hurt to look at the tackle box. Ah, crooked.
Luca tied a bent nail onto the line. If all you have is a hammer...
All we have is a fishing pole. Come on, fishies, bite. Ooh, a photo. It's a photo of you and Uncle Joseph. Uncle Joseph. Wait, why are we like apparently... At this age, apparently, the memories we have, we now remember Joseph, but like every other thing, it seems like we didn't know they were close. Let me see that. Huh. Look at these two young fools. How'd it end up at the bottom of the pond? Who can say? Some things are just hard to explain. I miss Uncle Joseph. How come he doesn't come fishing with us anymore? He's busy with his new job at Valentine's. What's a new job got to do with him fishing with us? It's complicated. Like I said, some things are hard to explain. You just didn't like him. Well, that's quite a haul. Feels like a good time to pack up. Aw, just a little bit longer. If things lasted forever, they might not feel as special, huh? I guess. I'll make you a deal, buckaroo. If you ever feel like you need to talk about anything at all, you just say, let's go fishing, and I'll know what you mean. Like a secret password? Yep, top secret. Neat. What a perfect day. Yeah. Sad. But we've got another achievement. Rello.
He aired a long holler into the woods.
Rollo! Rollo, wherever you are, I hope you're okay.
Luca felt his eyes getting heavy and plopped into the beanbag. He conceded to its lumpy embrace.
Right at the treehouse until Rollo shows up. But he hasn't shown up.
Once again, Luca found himself in a vast black expanse.
Ooh, the dream sequence again. My favorite.
This time, he knew exactly where to go. He took a single confident step forward. The world flickered and pulsed. He found himself standing in front of the frigid air of a blazing campfire. The source.
Oh, really?
He plopped down cross-legged and gazed into the cold flame, waiting. Soon enough, the fire began to die out, popping sporadically, until all that was left was a single ember. Luca stood up and dusted himself off. He plucked the glowing ember from the cold ash, examined it, and slid it into his pocket, a keepsake. The voice of his father spoke behind him.
Now we have the source. Is it really in our pocket? That'd be funny.
You made me proud, buckaroo. Luca turned to face him. Dad, what is this place? A warm grin grew across his father's face. A place where everything that has been and everything that could be all wait together. Luca found himself staring at his father's face, trying as hard as he could to memorize every single detail. Wait? For what? Another voice spoke out as Luca's doppelganger stepped forward. That's up to you.
Is it now?
Without knowing why, Luca began to weep. Is any of this real? Are you real? Luca's father bent down to smudge away a tear. Of course. I'm as real as the part of you that misses me. Luca turned to look at the older version of himself. And you? The doppelganger choked back tears. I'm as real as the part of you that's angry he's gone.
That's sad.
That makes sense.
Not at all.
Through his tears, Luca laughed. I think so. His father pulled him in for an embrace. Time to go, buckaroo.
And Rolo's
Luca
still
was
not here?
startled from his dream by a banging on the floor.
Are you in there?
A commanding voice rumbled from below.
Uh-oh.
Just as Luca sprang to lock the entry hatch, the door knocked open.
Who do we think it is? Iggy? Mr. Nuncreed? Gran? I doubt it's Kerr. Maybe Rolo's father? Or Roxy?
Chapter 5. Dangers big and small. Luca stumbled back. He heard the rope ladder creak under significant weight.
Nuncreed?
Keeping his eyes fixed on the hatch, he inched backward to the balcony. As his hand grasped the door handle, Luca froze. A large figure clumsily wriggled up through the hole.
Oh, hi. Stop right there. Rolo, you look so different. Or all... Sheesh, I know it's dark and all, but I figured you'd recognize me. Who are you?
The large figure cocked its head inquisitively.
Stop now, or I'll clobber you with a baseball bat. Whoa, 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 take it easy. Luca, you need to get your eyes checked. It's me, Rolo. Nice try, but I know you aren't Rolo. You're like one of his random uncles or something. Where is he? Ha ha ha, Uncle. Luca, quit messing around. It's me. If it really is you, prove it. Flaming chicken coop, Luca.
Luca's jaw dropped. He peered more closely at the man standing in front of him. Something about him was undeniably Rolo.
Like everything about him?
Only bigger, older, changed.
Not wiser. How? What happened to you? When I was running away, I ran into more people in those yellow suits. They grabbed me and dragged me away. What? Where did they take you? Don't know. They threw a bag over my head. It was cold and smelled like a swimming pool. I think it was an underground lab or something. They made my hands all big. Look.
Rolo proudly presented his hands to Luca.
Pretty sweet, right? I mean, it wouldn't be my first pick for a superpower, but beggars can't be choosers. Rolo, it wasn't just your hands. My feet, too? Dang, Pa just made me new shoes. Wait, Luca, why are you so small?
Luca moved to the side and pointed Rolo to his reflection in the balcony window.
What the?
His hands shot up to his face.
Holy told. Rolo, what did they do to you? They made me drink some sort of green crud. Ew. Actually, it wasn't too bad. It kind of tasted like licorice. I passed out and woke up like this. Like licorice, you say? Like the licorice that Solomon eats from the drugstore? And then I sorta smashed open my cage and escaped. Whoa, you smashed open a cage? Kinda. At least I think I did. It's all a bit of a blur. They had you in a cage? Who are these people? I don't know who did this to you, but we're going to fix it. Fix it? This is awesome! Well, I'm just glad you're safe now. Luca, you don't need to worry about me. I'm sure I got snatched, but look at it this way. I got snatched. I know where snatched people go. We might finally have a lead on what happened to your family. Maybe you're right, but this all seems dangerous. Danger? Ha!
Rollo shadowboxed a few jabs.
I'll take them all on. Hey, fellas, what's up?
With a yelp, Rollo dove behind Luca.
Ah! Take cover! Did I come at a bad time? Who the heck are you? This is Beck. Sorry, something truly bizarre just happened and I need help. I don't know where else to go. So you're just hanging out here with your, large adult friend? Ah, no, this is my buddy Rollo. This is your missing friend? One and the same. He seems a little old. I'll have you know, this is a recent development. What the heck does that mean? Oh, sorry, you're the one who just showed up out of nowhere. So we'll be asking the questions here. That's fair. How did you find us? Your silly little treehouse? I think you mean our silly little mission control. I hate to break it to you, but your secret path isn't so secret. And I could hear your racket from a mile away. See, Luca, this is why we need to improve security around here. Not now, Rollo. Beck, you said something bizarre happened? Yeah,
She
but...
shot a nervous glance at Rollo.
Anything you can say around me, you can say around Rollo. This has been a weird day all around, hasn't it? Yep.
Beck's eyes narrowed.
Okay, so it all started when I made it back home. My first order of business was to try to salvage my hair. So I dyed it with some stuff from the chemistry set my mom gave me. Okay, just need to play it cool and hope no one notices. Notices what? Oh, nothing, I was just... Come here and let me have a look. Oh, honey, what in the world did you do to your hair? I just kind of felt like a change. This is going to take forever to get out. You were the one who said that change was a good thing, right? I was talking about your mother's new job. I was talking about us moving. Well, I guess I just took your lesson to heart.
Ilona tried to put on a smile.
Before I forget, I came up here to tell you that Nellie had to go into work. Tonight, her and Mr. Nuncree decided it would be good for her to get some things done before tomorrow. That Kerr guy seems a little grade A creepy. Beck. He is. Him and his weird cult of personality. You are not going to ruin this job for Nellie. It means too much to her. Oh, I know exactly how much it means to her. It means enough to her to exile her daughter to this podunk town. This place sucks. The people are weird. You just don't know them yet. It's always cold. We're in the mountains, you'll get used to it. I can't even pick up a single decent station on the radio. It's all banjo music and farm reports. You know, I grew up in a town not that different from this one. Is that why you're better at talking to plants than people? Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. First of all, you're grounded. What? In the morning, I'll have Nellie come and see you, see what we can do about fixing your hair. You need to look presentable for the festival. But not another Pete.
She sighed, and after a moment, looked down at Beck sympathetically.
I know moving is hard, honey. But that doesn't mean you have to make yourself miserable all the time. Other people seem to have that covered for me. Oh, and if you decide to rebel by dyeing your hair more,
She flashed a sly grin and tousled Beck's hair.
just shave it off. I'll just shave it off for you. Think of how rebellious you'll look then. Very funny. Thank you. Good night, sweetie. Good night, Mom. Wait. First of all, this town does not suck. Second, you need help because you got grounded? No. I'm sorry you got in trouble. It's my fault your hair got screwed up in the first place. Don't worry about it. I actually kind of like this look. Great, can we get back to the story now? This next part is the important bit. I have this radio I upgraded with my mom, and I was too angry to sleep. So I tried to dial something worth listening to. Mr. Kerr, are you there? Mr. Kerr? Yes, I'm busy. What is it? Apologies, I have the founder on the line. Patch him through immediately. One moment. Hello, sir. It's nice to hear from you. Skip the pleasantries. What's your report on our new lab research of deep engineering? What's your report on our new lead researcher of deep engineering? I can't read to save my life. Nellie Modwell seems to be integrating nicely. At the very moment, she's working to help us meet our deadline. She offered to work overtime before I even had the chance to suggest it. Excellent. And you have faith that she's capable of finishing the work left by her predecessor? Her work must be complete before the festival. I will make sure she stays day and night until it's accomplished. Good. You know how I feel about loose ends. Yes, sir. Once she has finished the work, we need to make a determination regarding her long-term prospect in the company. Immediately, sir. I usually have more time to fully bring people into the fold. We are in the endgame, Bill. After your failure with Dr. Prescott, I can't afford to take any risks. Of course, sir. No loose ends, sir. Once she finishes the work, she will either leave the office completely committed to perennial harvest, or she won't leave at all. Perfect. Sir, if I might suggest, maybe we should delay just for a bit. Oh? It's just we seem to be rushing to hit this festival deadline, and rushing into things has caused some issues in the past. I see. Please understand that I just want what's best for you. I am eternally grateful for all that you've done for me. Bill, I'll make this very clear for you. I brought you in to make things run smoothly, not to have your opinions. Of course, sir. Chin up, Bill. You are only a few days away from having everything you ever dreamed of. Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Whoa. Yeah. Just so we're clear, when they said loose ends, they were talking about murder, right? Like actually killing someone? Capital murder?
Luca gave Rollo a quick elbow to the ribs.
Who is this founder? I was hoping you guys would know. Nah, as far as we knew, Kerr is the top banana at Perennial Harvest. He sounds scared of this founder guy. So we have an even topper banana on the field? What the hell is my mom caught up in? Has she talked about the job much? Not really. She said she was going to come in and continue the work of someone she respected. Luca, do you know that body at the Do you think that body at the warehouse was the person Beck's mom came to replace? That would make sense. Beck, It seems like Nellie's processor got loose-ended. I'm getting that impression. Okay, so we need to get your mom out of there before the festival happens. That's 2 days away. Won't she just come home after work? The creep on the radio said they are going to hold her there until then. So if she's not coming out, we gotta get in and get her.
Beck flicked a large sheet of paper out of her pocket and slammed it on the floor.
Maybe this'll help. You have blueprints? Well, it's really just a welcome map from my mom's PH orientation day, but it shows the layout. Sure looks like blueprints to me. Look here, the reception area. There's a big room marked Founder's Office. It even has the exit marked. Guys. We have a deadline. We have an objective. We have blueprints. You realize what this is, right?
Rollo started to wiggle with excitement.
I think we're heisting. This is officially a heist.
Chapter 6.
We're gonna have a good heist. Rollo's gonna pull this off, right?
The Heist. They spent the night's end huddled around that small map, formulating a plan to infiltrate the headquarters of Perennial Harvest. It would be no small feat. A modern facility equipped with all manner of technology, not to mention the swarm of clipboards that would most certainly be scattered throughout. By the time the sun began to peek through the car window used as a makeshift balcony door, all were in agreement. This could just work. The final day before the festival would be used to prepare. They'd need to pool every resource at their disposal, pull every favor with a thread. Even enlist some unsavory characters around town with important tasks only they were suited for. Luckily, there was enough ill will and mistrust toward Perennial Harvest that alliances could be found at a bargain.
Does that mean that they're gonna go to Iggy?
Luca, Beck, and Rollo rubbed their eyes as they exited the treehouse. They hadn't slept at all that night. There was no time. The festival was to begin in 1 day, and they each had their assignments.
All right, quick recap. Rollo, you're gonna talk to Roxy. Cordially. Without her and Fitz, this whole thing goes bust. Me, Cordial, is my middle name. And how do you plan to explain your
He waved
new
vaguely at Rollo's sizable figure.
circumstance? Bah, she'll be so happy I'm alive, she won't even
Beck
notice.
snorted an involuntary giggle.
And Beck, you're sure Ion won't just shoot this whole thing down when she hears it? She'll listen. Once she understands the danger Nellie is in, the danger we're all in, the plan will make sense. Okay. That leaves me with Geoff, then Iggy. How are you gonna persuade them? I'll think of something.
They each looked at each other with sleepy confidence and nodded.
Well, Godspeed. Well, it looks like we are gonna need to find some junk to trade. Where are we gonna find Geoff? Maybe at the restaurant? Could be at the coffee shop, but he seems like a diner kind of guy. Nope. No, not here either. Where the hell is he? He could be anywhere, honestly. But we'll check over here and see if for some reason he's by the sharpers. Oh, there he is. Hey, Geoff. What can I do for you? What can I do you for? I don't know how to read anything. Well, I know how much you hate perennial harvests. Hate's a strong word. Oh, sorry. I mean, I didn't say it was the wrong word. Gotcha. So we're gonna break into their headquarters, and I thought you might be able to help.
Jeff wheezed out a long snicker.
Wait, that's how you spell Jeff? Okay. He. You see, I knew you kids were all right. Great, so you'll help?
The joy in Jeff's face drained instantly.
Not a chance. But give me one good reason I should risk my hide aiding abetting you rascals.
Looking into the sullen eyes of his would-be accomplice, Luca blurted out the first word that came to mind.
Junk. Yeah, what of it? Sonny, I've got more junk than a king has copper. Ain't interested. Okay.
Luca wasn't ready. He shouted out again.
Hide?
Jeff's brow perked up.
What did you say? Go ahead and hide then.
Sensing some traction, Luca carried on with vigor.
Let a bunch of kids do what needs to be done. We're not
Jeff's
afraid.
scowl faded with a sigh.
So what? You will doubt old Jeff and then go do what? Say what you will about old Jeff, and they all do. But you'll never hear him say I hid from none.
One good stomp of the foot was all Jeff needed to drive his point home.
What was it you kids needed? Some sort of disguise. I've got the thing. And while we're at it, the crate should come in handy. This ain't gonna be free, you know. I think 5 bags of sour gops should cover it. Put it on my tab.
Luca offered out his open hand to seal the deal. With a firm and dusty grip, Jeff reciprocated.
Done. Swing by first thing in the morning. Well, that was cool. I mean, I
Jeff's
didn't have
hardware closed down about a year ago. The effects of the foul harvest stretched wide. When there are no crops in the field, tractors don't need fixing.
Yes, okay, but I was gonna say I didn't need to go through all the different options. I think I'm gonna leave this episode off here. I know it's a shorter one, but I am feeling like this is gonna take a little while. So I will see you guys. In the next video. I hope you are enjoying. Bye-bye.